and your background.
So I'm a TikToker. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. I just moved out to Los Angeles in March to pursue my TikTok dream more. I was actually attacked by a dog in 2019. My nose was bit off, so I had to get like five and a half surgeries. I call it because the other one was just like not a full like going under. They just like redid stitches and stuff. So you can call it 6 surgeries I've had on my nose in the last like 4 years. So supposed to move out here in 2019, but I was put back because of that. So now I tied mental health into my lifestyle because I've lost my cousin to suicide, and then I also like dealt with a lot of mental health issues myself from losing like my nose and this happening to me. I had to learn how to live with it and keep going. So I did never gave up, and I just got all my surgeries. I got back to where I needed to get. It's still not 100%, but now I'm out here living out here. Um, I do real estate back in Massachusetts, and I'm getting my real estate license out here too, so I could be like the twerking realtor or like the baddie realtor, whatever I'm going to be branded as. Um, and I also am a celebrity stylist part time.
Okay.
I don't want to really put who I'm for like in like the article though, because it's like I don't like the name drop and like make it like that, you know.
No, absolutely.
But I do work with like multiple celebrities part time doing like I'm not like their full time stylist just because I just started becoming a stylist and I moved out here. But I
Yeah.
have been modeling for doing modeling and working with clothing brands and like here and there. You know what I mean? Like so,
Nice.
I
So you
definitely
got
tap into my modeling, my fashion, TikToking, mental health. I tied into the fashion with my brand Lanou. My brand Lanou stands for perception and reflection of life. So I have a it's okay to not be okay is written backwards on my clothing. So when you look in the mirror, you perceive it. When you look yourself in the mirror, you perceive yourself, and then you reflect on yourself. So when you're perceiving yourself in the mirror, you're reading it's okay to not be okay the correct way. It's about you not being okay because that's where it starts. So that's what my
absolutely.
brand's and Lanou is unwell spelled backwards because everyone says unwell, but they're using it not correctly because being unwell is to be sick. And when you're like saying I'm unwell, like you're not unwell, you're very healthy. You're just going through something in the moment. You know what I mean? So it's okay to not be okay. So that's what I took the definition of unwell and I made my own word calling it Lanou. And the definition is it's okay to not be okay.
Nice. You got a lot going on. I love your story. I do want to get into
Yeah.
all of what you spoke about. And again, sorry to hear about the accident you had and your cousin, but obviously, you're resilient and you're picking up the pieces where there are. So kudos to you, and you should be proud of
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank
Uh,
you.
what inspires you, and what was the intention behind your viral moment?
So what inspires me is if there's other people out there that are achieving goals that I would like to achieve, I can do it myself. Because if someone else can do it, I can do it. You just have to put your head to it. So I'm never gonna give up. Like people always told me, like, oh, stop twerking on mine. Like you're embarrassing yourself. Oh, like maybe you shouldn't do the twerk videos, or maybe you shouldn't do this, or like giving me advice, but I never listen to anybody besides myself and God. And respectfully, by listening to myself, when I had that viral moment, it's changed my life drastically now because now I'm actually seeing money being made on TikTok through my lives. Even though I got banned this week, I'm pissed because I was talking about how Persian men and like Middle Eastern men are usually gay but aren't allowed to be gay because of their culture. I was explaining that to my fans because I
Right.
have Middle Eastern friends, and they said I was being racist
Oh,
and
wow.
like being like harmful like to like culture or something. Like community guidelines are so strict on TikTok. It's awful. But me, I would never like. You understand how I was saying it? Like it was like it wasn't like I was making fun of them. I was saying like they're not allowed to be gay. It's unfair for them. Like most of them probably are gay and they're not allowed to express themselves due to their religion. It's fucked up and their
Yeah,
culture.
yeah, you're stating the facts and stating your perspective, and I think a lot of TikTok, and not even TikTok where we are, because TikTok is just a mirror of the world we live in. Is a lot of us aren't ready to deal with the cold
The
hard.
truth. Everyone's
Absolutely,
so fucking sensitive. That's the problem.
absolutely.
But yeah, so I just, but I've been, so this is to change. It's going to change my life because as I grow, I'm growing thousands of followers a day. So with that being said, it's going to definitely make an impact on my life, and it's also going to help me because my goal has always been I always said to myself and my friends and my support, like my like actual real life supporters of like that are my people, my foundation. I've always said I don't want to get on the internet and just be like flashing like money and be flashy and like and not have no purpose of like yeah, it's cool when somebody a baddie walks with their like Louis Vuitton bag and the sexy outfit. Like yeah, that's a cool vibe for them. Like that's their niche. But like, what is that really doing for anybody? It's making people like want that life that they're never going to be able to achieve because it's an unachievable life that these people are setting the standard of. Like you know what I'm trying to say? Like these famous people and these
Absolutely.
they set this standard for people, and it and that's what makes people have mental health problems. Is that
It's
by them
unattainable.
setting that standard, it's unattainable, and they think they can attain it, so they keep trying to attain it, but they're never going to get to that point because it's unattainable. It's only that 1 percentile of those people living in that 1 percentile and making 99% of us go crazy.
Right. And I
Just
love that.
recently giving up like designer and all that shit. Like if I fucking see like a fake fucking little wallet or something, like a little Goyard wallet, bought one for $20 the other day. Compared it to my fucking friends, looks exactly
Exactly.
like a fake one. I'm a trendsetter, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving my money to Goyard. They can kiss my ass. Like fuck you. Why is your wallet fucking $700 something anyways? A little fucking card holder that's gonna end up um being flexed out by my credit cards and not even holding them. You know what I
I
mean?
love I love your confidence, and I love where you what you stand for. And what's the big you talked a bit about perception. What's the biggest misconception about yourself, and how do you deal with it now that you're on TikTok and you're in the forefront and everything that you've been through?
Can you reiterate that? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. What's the biggest misconception about yourself, and or how people perceive you? Like how do you manage that now that you're in the forefront? And you mentioned earlier that your friends were like, "Don't twerk on
I,
TikTok," and t
they were just telling me like that, like because like a lot of my friends are like nurses and doctors and professionals and stuff like back home where I'm from. And they've been my friends forever. So people obviously, my mom's a teacher. Like they live very like normal, like regular day to day life. Like they're not in this. They're not trying to be in this world. I'm trying to be in this world. So for me, it was like I'm doing this. I'm not going to listen to anybody, even though you guys are saying like, "Don't do it, don't do it." They ended up supporting me eventually. Now they're like, if we told you to stop, you wouldn't even be where you are right now. I'm at like 72,000 followers with 7.2 million likes. I was literally just a month ago. I was at 26,000 followers with 2.3 million likes. So
Congratulations.
within a month, I've already gained all of that. Thank you so much. Amen. It's all to God, and everything is because of God. And like I just can't say anything else besides that. See?
Absolutely. No, I love the t-shirt.
Yes,
And I'm here for you. What does that say on the back?
I think it
Agree
says
with God,
Amen.
move with God, in with God, never doubt God. Amen. I love that shirt. I got to get that.
I'm gonna put it on my TikTok shop. I just got it for TikTok shop.
That's
I need to make a
cool.
video today, actually.
Definitely do that. I think that's a great message that you're sending in terms of your spirit, connecting your spirituality, also with your journey, and also your professional life as well.
Exactly. And to be honest, I'm chasing my goals still. Everyone thinks I live this life, and it's like it's hard for me because it's like I want to be honest to my followers. Like everyone thinks I'm like this rich fucking person that's like falling out King Louis because of how I live my life. Like, don't let life perceive you. Like I've had people in my life, very generous people in my life before. I've had friends that have a lot of money that have done things for me. I have different events I've been invited to that I haven't had to put my own money out for to attend, and I can take these pictures and you perceive. Comes back to perception and reflections. You perceive somebody's life, so you don't actually reflect on what they did to get there, or what they struggle with to be around that, or what they have to accept to keep going to get to that point. You know, I just feel like people perceive me as this baller, and it's like it's annoying after a while because like I need help too. I need to make money too. I need to get more. Like I need to do so much more things for myself too. Does that make sense? Like everyone just thinks it's like,
Absolutely.
oh, like Instagram looks lit, like his life's lit. Like no, people struggle. Like everyone struggles respectfully.
And I love that you said that in terms of back to perception, and they compare you against your TikTok and think you're living this life, but you are living this life in the sense of it's in your head, you know what I mean, and you're manifesting it
Exactly.
out, and it's actually coming to fruition. So I think
Exactly.
that's the beauty of it, and I love that you said that.
I
Um,
just keep doing it, but it doesn't mean that I'm not fucking fighting for it. Like I'm not just it's not easy. Like I work doing sales. I just got a job doing sales with SDK finally. Like I wasn't trying to like work. I was trying to chase that life, that fast life, like trying to make money quick, like this deal, that deal. Like it was just like I need like consistency. You need consistency in your life before you get to that point because you need to take care of yourself. You can't just like be all over the place and kind of worry about chasing this dream. Like the dream has to come to you. And I think that what happened was by me doing these TikToks and being authentic, it's coming to me now because I'm being authentic and I'm being myself. And like
Absolutely.
that's really me. Like if you see me at the gym, I'll literally just be like, bop, bop, bop. Like I'll just start twerking at the gym. Like and it's
Yeah.
and respectfully, I don't even do it in a video. I'll just be standing with my friend like thighs working, like shaking ass. Like that's me. So that makes sense by this my niche because this is really who I am. I wake up every day and look in the mirror and I do a little twerk like to see what I'm looking like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
So
your energy and I love your positivity, and I think it's
thank you.
infectious, and that's why you are having the success that you are on TikTok. Really quick,
And I'm very blessed because I'm getting so much more love than hate,
and that's what it's all about. You're that's what it's all about. What are your thoughts
making others
on
happy.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on TikTok, the TikTok ban, and in the event that is happening? I think they pushed it back into the new year. How are you going to maintain your newfound audience and engage them?
I don't think it's gonna, I think they've been saying this forever. So I don't know that they're gonna actually be successful with terminating TikTok. They've been saying this, they keep putting it into action. And I know the bill they said the bill was passed or whatever for it. But if the bill was passed, it should already be terminated. If the bill, you know what I mean? Like when a
Yeah.
bill is passed in Congress, that shit's gone.
Well, I think they pushed the ban back. So who knows? But what would your
They
life
just keep
be with
pushing it back
how?
because they're trying to fight. They're trying to fight for it. TikTok isn't going to be banned. That's what I think about it. I don't ever want to talk about what my life would be without TikTok because they're never going to be able to take it away because unfortunately, the United States is not as powerful as China. We're probably equal. We're scared a little bit, but I feel like China probably is more intelligent and more powerful than us because China has a lot of intelligent people, respectfully. And a lot of people in here are unfocused, and the generations coming up here is scary.
Yeah,
China's taking over our brains. That's why they want to get rid of TikTok.
yeah, and it exposes a lot of truth, and it brings communities together. You can find your tribe on TikTok, no matter
Yeah, and
what
you could
it is.
and like you could just find the truth. You can figure out what's going on in this, and the government doesn't want us to know the truth. They want to fucking trick us and put us into this hole of illusion of seeing something for what it's not. That's the perception and reflection of life. They want you
Agreed.
to perceive something so you can reflect in a certain way. Fuck that. Y'all are not taking away TikTok. I'm gonna make sure of it, respectfully. And I'll do anything with all the TikTokers. But I don't like to talk about things like that because I don't like to manifest the negativity, even though it's realistic. But I would rather just not include that.
Oh, that's fine.
Anything to do with like my TikTok going away because I don't want that. I stop it a lot.
Oh,
I
it's not
rebuke
going
any of that.
anywhere. You have too many.
Yes,
You're way too infectious, and your fans will go
it was
crazy.
a very good question, but you understand where I'm coming from, right?
No, absolutely. It's
Is
all
your
about
teeth real?
manifestation. What was that?
Do you have veneers?
No, my teeth are real. Yeah, my teeth are real.
Wow,
Yeah. I mean,
very white, very nice.
it's some work I want to do, but
What kind of toothpaste do you use?
thank you.
What
Really,
kind of
so
toothpaste?
how does who's your favorite baddie, and what's your favorite season? And how did you get introduced to
I don't
baddies?
even watch baddies,
Oh, how'd you hear
so
the
I
song?
don't
How'd you
watch.
hear the song?
Okay, so I don't watch baddies. Like my friends watch baddies back home, and like they would talk about it. And then I was friends with my friend DJ Sky High, who's the DJ in baddies. That's my favorite baddie, DJ Sky, because she's actually my real friend. Um, and you know DJ Sky,
Yes.
so she's my real friend in like real life. That's definitely my favorite baddie. Love her. But she is. I was friends with her before she was on baddies, so I knew of her. So my friends always thought it was so like my friends back home. I told you, very normal, very like just normal life people. Like I mean, like they're fans of the celebrities. I'm friends with the celebrities. Does that make sense? Like I am a celebrity respectfully, but I don't like to say that because it's like a little cocky, and I'm like I don't feel comfortable saying that yet because I'm not a celebrity like that, but I'm going to be. You know what I mean? It's coming.
It's coming
But I don't
surely.
like to be cocky. I like to be humble. You know, God likes people that are humble.
Absolutely. I love your
So
story and your
she's my
journey.
favorite, And my point of saying that was that I have bad ADHD if you can't tell.
No, it's
But
fine. I'm
so
going with you.
DJ Sky is like basically my favorite. And what was the question you asked me though? Oh, baddies. So I don't watch baddies. So I started to like I watched a couple episodes of like the baddies Caribbean because then I started like so on 4th of July. My friend, one of my good friends, works for Zeus, and he invited me out with them and stuff for like the Zeus 4th of July party. So I met everybody and stuff, and then I met my friend Winnie, who is one of my close friends now, who is one of the celebrity stylists for Zeus Network, and Natalie and everybody. And we're really good friends because my best friend from Anna Montana, you know Anna Montana,
I've heard of her, yeah.
that's my best friend. So she is connected to Winnie, like from back in the day. They used to like work together and stuff. So she put me on with him, and he put me on to like inviting me out more and stuff to different events and stuff. So like to his like fashion shows and stuff. So people have been seeing me like in LA doing this stuff. So now I'm like getting more incorporated with the baddies. Like I went to like Lemmy's house for like the after party and stuff after the event. So I met everybody. I met Scotty. I don't know. I met all the girls. I don't even remember their names because I don't know the baddies. I was introducing myself and they weren't saying anything. And I'm like, what's your name? And they're like, Alexis Sky, like whatever the fuck they were saying. Like I was just like, I don't fucking know you. Respectfully, like I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't know you. Like just say your name. The only one that was so nice was Scotty. She was like, I was like, hi, I'm Luke. She's like, hi, I'm Scotty with the body. And I was like, oh, I think I heard of that before. Like I'm just so innocent. Like I'm respectfully innocent. Like I don't know what's going on.
You're
Like I
focused.
do know what's going on. I'm focused on me. I'm not focused on like I don't care about anybody. I could be with Kim Kardashian right here, and I would still be talking to you and like let her work out. I don't give a fuck. I'm meant for this life type shit. You know, like I'm not a groupie. I'm not a fan. Like yeah, I want to be at the lit events, and yeah, I want to be doing things that are going to make me money. But like right now, I go to the Baddies premiere. I left the Baddies premiere early because I don't watch Baddies. Respectfully, I went to the Baddies premiere because I was doing Baddies. So I'm branding Natalie. I'm branding parting with Zeus technically. Not getting any payment from either because why would they pay me? I'm getting clout off of her song. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I'm part of that now, so that's why by me going there, it's benefiting them from. Like I was in Taziki's video in her interview.
Nice.
Taziki was doing an interview, and I was doing the baddies dance in the background on the carpet. So it's like
Love to
people were
see.
like commenting, tagging me, being like, "Oh my God, Luke Sullivan in the background." So it's part of my brand. So I think I have to rock with it now. You know?
Absolutely. And I think you're a master of connecting the dots. And again, like to your point of you're not here for the limelight because you have a story to tell. And
Right.
you're a breath of fresh air and I enjoyed
Thank
speaking with
you.
you. And I wish you the best in your new clothing line. And I think it has a great message. I definitely need to get that shirt and I'm gonna check you out for sure. Is there anything else that we didn't touch on that you want to share?
No, I just like that you said that I'm like that I do the TikToker. I'm all about mental health in my brand. Um, fashion, celebrity stylist, and like fashion, like clothing model. Like I wouldn't call myself a model. I would call myself more of like a streetwear, like just like an influencer showing off the clothing. However you would word that.
Hmm.
Because
You're
I'm
an
not like really.
influencer.
I don't like. I'm a model, I guess. A real life model, not like a. I hate. I don't like doing the shoots and having to pose and stuff. Like I'm not into like the posing and stuff. I'm more like I'm at fucking STK, like pose up against this post, like take a picture of me, let me post it, like in the moment. So in the clothing though, and I promote the clothing, like Fashion Nova, Nova Men. And then I think that real estate you can tie into because I want people to know I do real estate. And
Absolutely.
you can put for me that it's like I'm a real estate agent in Massachusetts and California because I'm getting my license over here, but I'm also a referral agent, which is very significant. If you included that, that'd be amazing because I want people to read that I'm a referral agent. You can work with me anywhere in the United States or Europe through
Got
my
it.
company. So I could just like, if you want to buy a house, where do you live?
I'm in New York.
So you're in New York. If you want to buy a house in New York, I can work with a real estate agent that's licensed in New York, and then I get like it's called like the finder's fee. And I get 20% of the deal because I brought you to that client. But I'm
Right.
still like actively like looking for houses for you and like working with you. You're sending me houses. I'm talking to you about. I'm just making less money because I'm not licensed in New York, but I still want to like help you through the journey. You know what I mean? That's how I want to brand myself. That's what I'm working on. My newest like adventure
Hmm.
is to like be the referral agent and all over. and like I send you this house, this house, this house. You tell me, oh, I like that, I like that. Then I set it up with the agent over there to do a showing for you. But the agent that I'm working with is going to show you the house in New York.
Absolutely, and you still gain commissions. I know a lot of agents
Yes.
that work that way in that business, and I think
Dave,
you're
respectfully,
one.
you could do that. You could do that too. If you know anybody that's looking to buy a house somewhere, if you know somebody, just get in contact with any agent that you know in that area, or if you don't know one, call one. Hey, I have a client that I'd like to refer to you, and I would like a referral fee. It's over. You make that 20%.
I'm gonna definitely take
I'm
that
not
tip
greedy.
in
I'm
my
not
back
greedy.
pocket. Thanks for the tip, Luke, for sure, and
Gotcha.
continued success. Enjoy your
Thank
workout,
you.
and we will talk to you soon. Thank you for
Yes,
spending
and
time
may
with us
God
today.
bless you. I would love to. So do I need to send you guys pictures because it said high resolution pictures and stuff?